Today's affirmation: I trust I am exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for this season. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of an unexpected circumstance wondering, why now? Why me? Perhaps you're caring for an aging parent just as you are planning to focus on your empty nest phase. Maybe you've experienced a job loss right when you thought you've reached stability. Or you might be navigating a divorce or ending a long-term friendship, never expecting to lose those pillars of friendship in this stage of life. Whatever your situation, that unsettling feeling of being pulled away from your planned path could leave you questioning your purpose and direction. You might find yourself constantly wondering if you're where you're supposed to be, or if life has somehow taken a wrong turn. But what if these unexpected detours aren't derailments at all? What if you've been planted right where you need to be for this particular season of your life? Not permanently, but purposefully, for now. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Life Changes podcast, where we dive deep into the challenges and transformations shaping our lives, from our shifts in our roles at home and work, to the transitions we navigate physically and mentally as we gracefully age. I'm your host, Valerie Mecki, a career change guide and mindfulness enthusiast. Today, we'll explore how to find meaning in life's unexpected transitions, adapt our dreams without abandoning them, and most importantly, we'll remember that seasons, by their very nature, eventually change. Recently, I found myself at a familiar crossroads, questioning whether I should return to my previous life with my husband or continue living part-time with my mom while we care for my dad in an assisted living home. Things seemed to be stabilizing. My mom appeared to be managing my father's care, and I wondered if my presence was still necessary. I felt conflicted, guilty for even considering going back, unsure of my purpose and uncertain about my own path forward. So I did what I usually do in moments of uncertainty. I asked for guidance. I prayed for clarity about where I was meant to be. And within days, the answer came through not the way I expected. My father needed an emergency room visit for a hand injury. My mom experienced a minor car accident, and our family home suddenly entered into a sale process requiring my immediate attention. These events weren't coincidences. They were clarifying moments that revealed my purpose for the season: to be present and supportive for my aging parents. This realization didn't erase my personal aspirations or dreams. It simply helped me understand the timing and pacing of this chapter of my life. Maybe you have questions ruminating in your mind that could be holding you back from finding peace and clarity to move forward. Like, why me? Why now? Or should I be doing something else? These big questions could be looming over you. But today, let's uncover the possibility of answering them with an open heart and a mind so you can start to feel grounded and understand your purpose for this season of life. Let's start with why me? The why me question. When unexpected challenges arise, it's natural to ask, why me? This question often carries hidden layers of, what did I do to deserve this? Or haven't I already dealt with enough? The truth is, life's challenges aren't usually about worthiness or punishment. Sometimes we're facing a particular situation precisely because we have the strength, wisdom, and perspective to navigate it, even when we don't feel ready. When I found myself needed by my parents, I realized that my background in navigating complex situations and my ability to remain calm under pressure made me uniquely equipped to help them. What might feel like bad luck could actually be a recognition of your capacity to handle something important. So the next time you find yourself asking, why me? Try reframing the question as, what strengths do I bring to this situation that others might not? Or how might my unique experiences prepare me for this moment? This shift in perspective can transform a question rooted in victimhood into one that acknowledges your power and purpose. Let's next go on to the why now question. One of the most challenging aspects of midlife transition is their timing. They often occur precisely when we thought we'd be enjoying stability or finally pursuing that long-held dream. After decades of building careers, raising children, or establishing foundations, we suddenly face disruptions that feel particularly unfair in their timing. The why now question can be especially difficult because midlife comes with an acute awareness of time passing. We may feel like we've put in our dues and deserve a smoother path ahead. The sense that our carefully constructed plans are being derailed right when we are ready to enjoy their fruits can feel deeply unsettling. But what if the timing holds meaning? Perhaps the challenge has arrived now because you've finally developed the patience, perspective, and wisdom needed to navigate it with grace. Maybe this season is happening now because the lessons it contains are precisely what you'll need for your next chapter. I found when I stopped fighting the timing and instead ask, what might be perfect about the timing I can't see yet? A sense of peace and purpose often emerges. And lastly, let's tackle the last question. Should I be doing something else with my life? This question can be particularly challenging because it's wrapped in the language of should, a word that often signals we're measuring ourselves against external expectations rather than listening to our inner wisdom. Should rarely leads us to peace. Instead, it typically fuels anxiety and dissatisfaction. When I found myself questioning whether I should be focusing on my career instead of helping my parents, I realized I was creating a false either-or scenario. The reality was both more complex and more graceful than that. Being present for both my parents in this season didn't mean I forever abandoned my other goals. It simply meant their timeline was adjusting to accommodate this important life moment. Try shifting from should I be doing something else to how is what I'm doing right now serving a greater purpose? This simple reframing helps us see our current circumstances not as a detour from our real life, but as an integral part of our unique journey. When we release the grip of should and embrace what it is, we often discover an unexpected sense of peace flowing into our daily experience. This doesn't mean giving up on dreams or settling for less than what we deserve. It means trusting the timing of our lives and finding purpose in each season, knowing that seeds planted now will bloom in their proper time. I hope that by answering these questions helped you gain a bit more clarity and peace in the midst of life transitions. So with that in mind, let's help settle our ruminating minds with a peaceful affirmation practice that can help you internalize this shift in perspective. We'll start our affirmation practice by priming your mind and body so you'll be open to this affirmation. Take a deep and cleansing breath in and out, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you, your mind and body. Take one more cleansing breath in and out. Take one more cleansing breath in and out. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice. While you listen to the affirmations, imagine you're writing this affirmation down on a whiteboard, or you're watching someone write it on the board for you. This will help with memorization, so let's begin. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for this season. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for this season. I'll repeat the affirmation again, but this time I want you to repeat it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for the season. I'll repeat the affirmation again and once again say it out loud to yourself. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for this season. Now visualize yourself as a tree, your roots growing deep in rich soil exactly where you're planted. Feel the nourishment coming through these roots, strengthening you. See your branches extending upward toward your dreams and aspirations, still growing even as your roots deepen. Imagine this as your season, exactly where you're planted now. I'll give you a moment to let you visualize this in vivid, bright colors. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for the season. I'll repeat it one last time and give you a moment to let it sink in. I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and embrace my purpose for this season. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand over your heart to help seal the affirmation practice with self-love and care. This affirmation is yours to recite and practice for at least 21 days, once a day. It's most effective before going to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning before you start your day. To deepen your affirmation practice, consider making your affirmations sticky. This is an acronym to help you craft a more sustainable and effective affirmation practice. You can refer back to episode 1 where I walk you through this method. You can try also writing an affirmation on a sticky note and place it on your bathroom mirror or as a daily reminder that you are exactly where you need to be in this season of life. Or transform it into a short mantra, planted for purpose, and repeat it when you feel yourself questioning your path or current circumstance. There is no better way to develop a healthy habit than by setting yourself up for success. Subscribe to this podcast and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick guide to this affirmation. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a family member or a friend who might be questioning their purpose during an unexpected life transition. Or show your appreciation by giving us a rating wherever you listen to podcasts. Your support will help other midlifers discover the content, allowing this podcast to grow and blossom. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. Every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart, and remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.